Welcome to Live Impact News inside our WCNC Plus studio, inside the Live Impact studio, I should say. We're here at 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock. Jeb Goldman is here, and we have Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Haven't had Brad on for a little while, Brad. There's so many things going on right now, right? Lovin Live Fest is actually happening as we are talking.
Yep.
And people are texting you, trying to get an update on where the forecast is. Let's update that.
Yeah, so I've been talking back and forth with them. They're getting ready to put on the final acts for the night.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the big, the headliners. That's the thing about this festival. I think the organizers, they're okay if we get a delay in the middle of the day. But the evenings are troublesome because these are the main acts, and because of the sound ordinance, you can't delay too long because then they can't play after a certain time. So you could really shorten some of these acts. So the good news right now, I just looking at the radar, I've been tracking it. We got really close to having lightning within 6 miles. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Mecklenburg County and parts of Union County. Okay. So this is basically, it got as close as Matthews, the lightning, to Uptown. And the criteria for Love and Life, just to kind of peel back, a little bit of the curtain here on how this works, they have a 6 mile radius rule for lightning. And it has to be 6 miles and it heading towards them. So they don't want like a rogue lightning strike 6 miles away where the storm's moving away and they know it's not going to get closer.
Yeah.
So 6 miles and heading towards them. So we got really close to that threshold with a couple strikes near Matthews and almost as close, some cloud-to-cloud strikes near Plaza Midwood, but nothing got close enough to threaten the Love and Life Music Festival. Now, there's a different criteria for Bank of America Stadium. They have a very strict policy of 8 miles. And they use what's called the 30-30 rule, which is you basically wait 30 minutes after the last lightning strike before you start things back up. So if there's a lightning strike within 8 miles, they will clear the lower bowl, they'll clear the stands, you'll go to the concourse, they'll stop the concert, stop the game, whatever event's going on, and they're going to wait 30 minutes until there's no more strikes within 8 miles. Okay. Now, we were just talking before we went on, sometimes they don't communicate that very well.
Right.
But that's the policy. And sometimes you just, I can watch it in real time and kind of give people a hint on social media like, hey, this is what the clock is at right now. And I'm usually within a couple minutes of when they start things back up.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the criteria. Now, the problem, Colin, is tomorrow. And I'm gonna pop up our future cast here. So tomorrow, even though we have isolated storms tonight, it's really not that bad. We can work with some of this. But tomorrow, we're going to see widespread showers and thunderstorms. Not that it's going to rain all day. So for the first half of tomorrow, probably going to be okay. So Love and Life, I think, in the morning or the mid-afternoon time frame, probably going to be okay until about 3 or 4. Then we'll have these same pop-up storms. And just like today, even if we get a delay, it might be 20, 30, 40 minutes until the lightning passes. But as we go towards the main acts, and this is what I'm worried about tomorrow, 7 o'clock, it looks like there could be some pretty good storms around. And so this would be when the main acts are coming on tomorrow night, and Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
So we've got 2 events during the evening time frame. And as we get later into the night, hopefully it moves out.
Okay.
And then we could see additional showers after 11 o'clock. So I think there's a window to get everything in tomorrow. The question is, is there going to be a delay at some point where folks are going to have to evacuate the festival and evacuate Bank of America Stadium? Or I've seen this where they just don't let people in until the coast is clear. And in that case, I'm going to tell everybody watching here, don't stand outside. Don't wait by the gates. Go into a parking garage. Go back to your tailgate wherever you started the night and hang out there in a safe spot until the coast is clear.
Yeah, great advice. We were talking about, right, if a lightning strike, how hard could it be, right, to put up just a timer letting folks know, right, to count down. Hopefully maybe they can think of that. I know it's easier said than done, especially when you are out in the environment and it's actually happening, but that might help folks pinpoint when and where and all those type of things.
Yeah, and so I'll tell people, if you want to follow me on social media, I'm working tomorrow. I'm actually doing weather support for Love and Life, so I'm going to be monitoring this myself. And what I'll try to do is if I see like there's a delay, especially at Bank of America Stadium, I'll try to be transparent and say, hey, here's where the strike was. This is how long it was, and kind of give you a rough idea so you know how long you have to wait.
Great.
And so that that's the key. And the other thing to remember, Colin, is it's not rain that's the problem. If it's raining and there's no lightning, guess what? Nothing's going to change.
Good to go.
You're going to stand there with your poncho on in the downpour. It happened last year at Love and Life. It rained most of the event, but there was no lightning.
Yeah.
So, so just be prepared for that as well. If there's lightning, there's a delay, but rain does not delay this at all.
Okay.
So bring the poncho. Remember, you can't bring umbrellas in
Right.
to either a venue because obviously for multiple reasons. One, it could be a weapon. Two, it blocks the view of everybody behind you trying to watch.
Right.
So you don't want to have an umbrella. So bring a poncho. And they're great now. You fold them up, you stick them in a bag or put them in your pocket and just carry it around in case you need it.
Any question marks Sunday that you're seeing?
No,
now?
Sunday actually looks pretty good.
Okay.
I think once we get past the morning, Sunday's probably going to be even better than today. So it'll move out pretty quickly. It's really Saturday night is that thing. And I also would be remiss not to mention during the day we have a Knights game tomorrow.
That's right.
I think it's a 105 first pitch.
At home.
At home.
Right.
We've got the Fort Mill Strawberry Festival.
Yes.
Biggest strawberry festival, and I think it's one of the biggest festivals in South Carolina.
It really
period.
is, yeah.
And they have all-day concerts and event. That's a great event as well. Same story there, severe weather, rain, and they have different criteria down there. And again, there's not a lot of shelter down there,
That's right.
so they tend to be a little bit more cautious with giving people time to evacuate because I don't know if you've been down there. Did you go last year? Parking's not the greatest.
No,
thing
it's
in the
not.
world. It's really far away from everything.
You could be stranded really easily.
So they give you lots of heads up. So I would say they're almost cautious to a fault where they will, like, if it even looks remotely dangerous, they're going to tell people.
You even canceled it last year, or the year before, maybe?
There was, I can't remember what year it was. It was maybe last year.
One of the days, or at least. Because I think we were supposed to head out there.
And they never really postponed it. It was just one of those things. So this time of year, Colin, it's always tough. I feel bad sometimes as a meteorologist. You tell people it's like I got a birthday party or I got a pool party or something. Here's the thing: I just never understood people. I'm like, it's May,
right?
You know, you plan an outdoor event. You've got to have a plan for the weather. It'd be great if it was perfect for everybody's outdoor event, but in most cases, like me personally, I don't change plans unless I know it's going to be like just an all-day rain.
Okay.
If it's going to be pop-up storms like this, I'll just figure out a way to work around it. You know, if you have an event, like say, hey, everyone come in for 30 minutes, let's watch a movie, let's cut the cake inside.
Right.
Wait for the storm to pass, and then let's go back outside.
There we go.
So you can do that. And that's what I say, have a plan. That's what I mean by that is just where would we put everybody at my party if there was a thunderstorm, or do we have shelter? And how long can I entertain a bunch of kids in my house until I want to push them back outside? Those are the kind of things you can plan for. And if you're going to Lovin Life, think about what parking garage you're going to go to nearby. I know 7th Street is where they kind of guide people, but there's a lot of parking decks in and around First Ward Park area and other buildings that you can go and seek shelter until the storm passes.
Okay. Well, and like you said, when it happens quickly, you don't want to be stranded, right? You want to know where you're at. You could always download the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. That'll help you as well, updated by our team meteorologist here at WCNC Charlotte. Brad, I know you got a ton of other things to do, and you're going to be working this weekend, so appreciate you joining the stream and letting us know and keeping us safe as you always do. It's great to have your face in the stream as well, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Have fun this weekend. I think this is a great weekend for Charlotte, and we'll dodge these thunderstorms. We'll get through them just fine. It worked out great last year.
Yeah, it did.
It'll work. It really
this year.
Did. Yeah.
It set the scene, really, Lovin Life.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, it was like I was telling the organizer, I think you guys got super lucky, and so far tonight we've been lucky, and they're used to it, though. They do a lot of these events, so it's not a big deal.
Vanessa talks about Stevie Nicks in the rain after the officer involved shooting last year and how just picturesque that was, and kind of mended people's hearts in that moment. But all right, thank you so much, my friend.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your time. We'll let Brad get going, but he's going to have a full weekend, and so does Charlotte as well.